just like that, the weather changes today. It's raining and it's actually really cold. Let's see if it stops. With that in mind, it's not a normal day today. And what was the first thing I read? How about this? People are worried about their drones, I guess, crashing and so forth. How about an airbag solution? This one says, DJI is excited to announce our innovative new airbag solution that will be included in all newly released drones this year. Simply triple tap the shutter button on your remote to activate the omnidirectional airbags for worry-free flight. So you can see here, it's a drone, and I guess with an activation, all these bags and stuff come out. I guess it's supposed to shield it from crashing and so forth. Funny enough, to me it almost looks like it's a helium balloon of sorts, so it's more of a way to keep the thing afloat. Hey, no batteries needed. That's what I would have thought anyways. And with the thought of worry-free flight, how practical is it to fly this drone, for example, and then have the camera completely blocked off? What's the point of flying this cinema drone? And as well, look at the added weight, attachments and so forth. Is it gonna be extra, I guess, scrutinized for legality and all that as well? Either way, I think it's kind of interesting anyways, in terms of the effort put into it. And apparently this actually got some people riled up here. This one here says, $141 million giant Vancouver sign to be installed in West Vancouver. Is this supposed to mimic like the Hollywood sign and so forth in the US? It says, in an effort to provide the Metro Vancouver region with more attractions, the provincial and federal governments will install a massive Vancouver placemaking city destination name sign within the upper lands of West Vancouver below the Cypress Mountain Resort area. And again, people apparently got mad over this, where I guess the argument is, how could you spend that much money on something like this when there's other issues that are more important per se? I think the thing you need to think about is think what day it is. Although one that sounded real, which sounded kind of interesting, it dealt with an underwater drone and it looked kind of cool actually compared to the other ones I've seen before. This one says, this small drone can capture perfect imagery from the ocean floor. Sydney-based AI robotics company Advanced Navigation has unveiled Hydrus, a football-sized underwater drone. Advanced Navigation is calling Hydrus a revolution in underwater drone technology, developed to open exciting frontiers in ocean exploration around the world. Hydrus' job is to help researchers reach areas they cannot access with ease, the depths of the ocean. Hydrus is a fully autonomous and fully submersible. The company says the underwater drone will revolutionize undersea research, survey, exploration by making data capture simple and accessible. So you can see here they advertise it as an all-in-one autonomous solution. It is operational straight out of the box, without specific knowledge or training required. Using the simple online platform, users can plan and execute underwater missions in 3D. Its compact size and minimal weight means it can be launched by a single person and taken as a carry-on when flying. But in terms of the specs and all that, you can see it has things like what? A 4K camera and all that. It goes at 4 knots, and the endurance, it says, is 3 hours. That's a long time if that's actually how long this thing can go underwater. But with that thought of, I guess, cords and stuff, it does say here anyways in this description, it has wireless charging, and one of the features is connectorless design. So does that mean you can actually bring this thing underwater, for example, without all the hassle of some of those traditional underwater drones I've seen? Because if that is the case, that is actually kind of, I guess you could say, innovative in a sense where it's more accessible for people. Because even I said it's kind of an interesting thought, but just the idea of carrying all that stuff, I don't think people would do that in an everyday situation. For example, putting a drone, like a aerial one for example, in your backpack. But if this is that convenient, I guess that could change people's, I guess, options. You could probably bring it to various places just to capture stuff or find things that people lost underwater, like people who crashed their drones actually. Although one thing I was confused about, if this thing is underwater, why would you say things, for example, while it's flying and so forth? Is that the right term to use for things going underwater? It's flying? I never heard people say that with a submarine, saying it's flying underwater, for example. somebody dropped their sunglasses. I guess the rain isn't gonna stop, huh? Just thinking what I could do for some archive experiments for the drone footage and stuff, technically. I think as well, maybe I'll upload some longer footage of that squirrel footage and stuff from yesterday on a separate video. Alright, see you guys later.